today. From State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, it's Week 11 of the NFL on EA Sports.
The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And you want to talk about enormous expectations being placed on a quarterback. How about what Trevor Lawrence faced coming out of college? But the good thing for him, he's used to it. He had the same type of expectations leaving high school and going to Clemson. They always expect him to be a franchise savior, whatever team he joins. And to his credit, he shouldered those expectations and he's doing everything in his power to follow through.
The numbers on the ground for ETN last week, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Now Lawrence, and he's left with no option here but to throw it away. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Matt Gay on for the extra point. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. Fields it right around the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll run with ETN. And trying to shake free, but ETN cannot. The defense will stop him short. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And the win last week, punted 4 times as this one's away. It's taken to the 26. It'll be a 39-yard punt. Give him a good 10 yards on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They will be led out by the Heisman Trophy winner from 2018, drafted #1 overall the subsequent year, Kyler Murray. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Murray now to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Hopkins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Here's Murray, a quick throw complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he'll snag about 5 yards down in the 32. The numbers for McCaffrey last week: 25 carries, 126 yards, and a trip to the end zone as well.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of a game, and I know his teammates and coaches, they feel exactly the same way.
3rd and 2, and here's Murray. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 15-yard line. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Wide open receiver, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. This is caught. Touchdown! DeAndre Hopkins, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cards go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. 1st down, Murray. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And the Jaguars will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. They'll look to ETN to start things out. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Lawrence to throw. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Lawrence. Wisely will throw that one away.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
A Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt, and out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Cardinals to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak, and right now looking good in this one as well. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. To throw is Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. On play action, it's Murray. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Throwing now is Murray. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it'll be Jaguar football as they take over deep in their own territory. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Here's Lawrence. Buying time to his left. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That's caught on the left side by Kirk. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. On 3rd down, Lawrence. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Murray. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. McCaffrey running up the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Second and 5 now. Murray, that's complete right around the 8. And the Cardinals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now Murray. Touchdown, Cardinals. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals take a 3-touchdown lead. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league, but this one feels pretty darn secure, and here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Now Lawrence. And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments, prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. Touchdown! DeAndre Hopkins with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Cardinals are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
And they'll go again with Etienne.
And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Now Lawrence to throw.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. This offense so far on 3rd down, a pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Lawrence will throw.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick.
And the Cards are going to take possession of the football.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now it's Murray.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Murray. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
To throw, it's Murray. That's complete once again to Hopkins.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Shotgun now from Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hopkins.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Murray to air it out again. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hopkins. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Here's Murray. And it's caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season.
And the Cardinals open the lead up to 34-0.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And a route is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The Jaguars offense now heads back onto the field.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Straight ahead, Etienne.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Lawrence.
And that is incomplete. Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final gun.
First target, first catch, and a first down. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, here's Murray.
And he'll wind up picking up about 4, as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up the 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and it just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
And that is no good. But that's just a minor blip here in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
And he gave a defender the runaround there on his way to a gain of about 8. Really nicely done. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the 45 on 2nd down, Lawrence, and some room to maneuver. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Back to throw, Lawrence, and that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Evan Ingram. A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jaguars are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Well, the Cardinal offense going to take over late in this first half. And with a huge lead already, they may be thinking, hey, our job's complete for these first 2 quarters. Let's get this to the locker room.
first and 10. Here's Murray. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. That's Akeem Hicks, the towering NFL vet, coming in for the sack. A final shot before half for Murray. Looking middle, and that's complete. So we reach halftime here in past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Cardinals ready to go here to start the third quarter. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Murray now. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. This is McCaffrey on the give, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Christian McCaffrey, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Looking to throw again on second down. Lawrence. And Lawrence going to smartly hit the deck here as he is able to pick up the first down in the process. Now Lawrence on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. To throw on second and 10. Lawrence. Open man is Kirk, complete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here's Logan Cook now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hopkins. And the Jags have 5 in the secondary here on 3rd down. Murray going to throw. Going right back to DeAndre Hopkins. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Murray now on 1st down. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw complete to McBride. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Throwing again, Murray. They'll find Reynolds over the middle. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 32-yard line. Here's Murray. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27. From the 27, Murray. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Here's Logan Cook now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Fielded at about the 28. Call it an even 40-yard punt. 7, though, on the return. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles. And, I mean, for them, I guess it's just more of the same, right? Keep doing what you've been doing.
Yeah, it's not typical for us to see games out of reach in the 3rd quarter. Right now, they're unstoppable in this one. And seeing how they just came out onto the field, it does appear like they're done scoring points in this one. They look awfully confident.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. Here's McCaffrey. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 19. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Murray now to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Pass to the right, and he's got McBride.
All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
Goes right back to McBride. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. This pass complete to Reynolds.
And the Cardinals are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Connor is in. Touchdown, Arizona. And just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So already not the best of kick returns there, but that penalty, that adds insult to injury and backs him up even closer to the goal line.
Yeah, not ideal field position to begin a drive, is it? Because the extra pressure now goes on the offense. They've got to get some early yards and get away from the shadow of their own goalposts. What every offense wants to do in this situation, get 2 first downs to help out with field position at the least.
On 1st down, Lawrence.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. To throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence escaping, and he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off.
And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things, but these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball gets.
And a loose football. And the Cardinals have got it going the other way. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll bring this one inside the 35.
71 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Looking to throw. Murray. And he's got it. Touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins. A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Cardinals add on to their 4th quarter lead, and they are on their way to improving to 8-2. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You'd have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. To throw now. Here's Love. Complete to Jones.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
From the 38, Love. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
First down, Love to pass. Open man right side is Ingram. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. Going back to Love. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And his kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive because usually kickers like to get that first one out of their system in the 1st quarter, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit.
And the holding penalty sets them back inside the 20 as they get going on this drive. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Arizona, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, it was a game they really needed as they drop back to 4-6. And they'll be back home next week as they're set to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.